Today I'm going to be playing as the new Roman Empire in the coolest mod for EU4 of all time, Third Odyssey. This is part 3. In the previous two parts, we exiled ourselves from Constantinople over to the New World, flipped to Hellenic, and established ourselves as one of the great powers in the world, and we rediscovered Europe and started our gear up in order to reconquer what is rightfully ours, defeat the Ottomans, and crush Venice. Now it's time to continue that build up and finally do what we set out to do. Go back to the motherland. Alright, here we are as Romania. This is part 3. Check out part 1 and 2 if you haven't already. Links will be in the description and in the pinned comment, man. But yeah, we rediscovered Europe, as you guys know. We started our gear up, got claims on the Ottomans right here. Venice is in a pretty weak situation, so we should be able to take them down relatively easy, even though they're allied to Castile. But fighting the Ottomans, that's definitely gonna be a big task. Maybe I should have gotten claims on some of these other guys, but I guess we'll never know. Either way, what we're gonna do right now, man, is continue a little bit with the first third or maybe first half of this video with the build up. I definitely need an even bigger army than this, and the Navy, where is the Navy? Yeah, Navy might be all right, but I think I'm gonna build this up as well. So, you know, first thing on the list right here is fight Cahokia because they're pretty big, and then these guys right here too. We are gonna need to take their land, maybe get into a little squabble with Vinland over here. We need to continue building our power base, but the war is coming right up, boys. Constantinople is gonna be ours. Just to remind you of the goals real quick, we need to retake Constantinople and defeat the Ottomans. I guess that's a little 2-in-1 type thing, and humiliate Venice, the two nations that have wronged us the most. Let's continue. All right, we already got a claim on these guys right here. Let's go ahead and fight them, man. They are pretty sizable, probably the largest natives we fought so far, but let's see what we can do. Cool, pretty much done here. I'm gonna take, let's see, maybe I do something like this instead. Yeah, I'm gonna do this right here, and then like that, we also border Vinland, man, so we can fight them too. We're about same tech with them. They're the Norse guys, of course. Vinland, you already know, and there's lots of things to be taken from them. So, yeah, I think we're gonna do that. Take care of these guys, which we're doing right now. These guys, Vinland, and after that, we might be ready. I really just gotta get the manpower up, man. We're really weak with that, even though I picked up quantity. So, there it is. Now, in the meantime, because the Europeans have reignited their interest in overseas exploration, we can see that Portugal is rapidly colonizing the Caribbean here. We don't really need to get involved with them. You know, I could fight them, but they're allied to Britain and France. If a colony forms, I probably will fight it, to be honest, but aside from that, no. France is also here. I hold Bermuda. We got our cousins down here in Spartania. They founded a new religion and everything, you know. I really don't think we're gonna get involved with these guys, man. I think we just let them be. Interesting. So even though we're technically a New World nation, we can't fight the colony without their overlord getting involved and dragging in their allies. Yeah, I guess that's a specific thing for this mod. Otherwise, it might be too easy to expand over here. You know what? I don't like it, but I respect it. In the meantime, another mission right here, I think, because I built some more boat force limit buildings. This is good, man. An additional colonist, I like that. Lots of people were saying in the comments on the last two videos, like, oh my god, I can't believe you went Hellenic. It's the most boring. Okay, and? Alright, let's fight these boys. Alright, this is what I'm gonna take right here. Alright, let's go ahead and fight Vinland, man. A nation that's been here almost since the start. You know, it was Markland first and then those other guys, but once the first guys beat up the second guys, whoever it is, they can form Vinland. It's time to fight them. I wasn't really gonna get involved with them, but we need to grow everywhere we can. Finishing off quantity did help us out a bit with the land force limit, so we're good. We can build up our army even larger, and manpower isn't that much of a problem anymore, even though I wish it was way more than this. But yeah, right now, great powers list, man. Number 5, Ottomans, way too powerful for us. Oh, I was gonna say, I thought they would have ALEted the Mamluks since they did get that event, but they didn't, which works for us better. Either way, this is where we're at. Let's go ahead and declare on Vinland. I'm hoping to take a lot of stuff here, so let's declare for Thulen. We're far from absolutism still, so I'm just gonna go with this. All right, this is what I'm taking from Vinland. Nice war right here, lots of aggressive expansion, but it doesn't matter. Only problematic thing is, it's gonna take more admin points than I have to core it, but in a couple of months, we'll get it back, no problem. So that's that. All right, nice conquest over here, man. We just grew by quite a lot. Okay, down here I'm continuing the colonization of the coastline because France has taken half of Florida. You know, I wish we could get friendly with someone here, man. I know it goes against the spirit of the challenge, but Spain, no way, and Portugal, they hate me, right? France, man, there was an opportunity earlier. They weren't hostile. I guess they're hostile now. Commonwealth. No one. These guys are really strong, man. Really strong. I'm worried, honestly. Now, I don't know if this is something I mentioned already, but we got this Sima Choi culture, which is, you know, we are Romaic. Our culture changed to Romaic. Then we got Illyric right here, which is another one in our culture group. Arban right here is the, you know, the Albanian one that got assimilated. But now these guys are pretty much the natives that get assimilated kinda by us, right? And I keep getting those events, and luckily this is very good. We can hide cultural assimilation notifications. Yeah, so right now I'm just chilling, boys, not showing you too much because nothing really entertaining is going on. I'm just colonizing coastal provinces. I'm building up a third army right here, as you can see, deving with some extra points, embrace the printing press. And what I really want to say right here is we're on our own, man. We're on our own. There's no chance we ally anyone in Europe. You know, we did get Holland right here and Marrakesh, of course. You know, they're not in Europe, but they're in this region, and there's just, you know, it's like distance between borders with all of these guys, man. Mainly. I don't know. I don't think there's any chance here. And by the way, I know I got a free policy. I don't want to lose the manpower for discipline here. You know, I'm thinking of a different strategy right now, man. Maybe the wave is to declare on Caribas right here and farm war score on them, and then maybe take this. It could be possible to take these two. One of them, because there's no fort right here, right? I don't know if the one in Fez influences them, but if we can get like one province right here, that could give us the ability to stage our invasion on the Ottomans from. I don't know, though. Well, the coastline's done. Got as much as I could have, you know. Over here, I think it's France. This might be Spartania. I don't know, man. You know what? It's time to reconnect with our long-lost cousins. At least for now. It might be beneficial for us to stick together. Kyriakos Moctezuma Spartacon? I'd love to see what goes on in this country. Alliance with Spartania secured. You know, at this point, I'm even a Miltech ahead of some of these European guys, man. Yeah, I'm fighting them, fighting these guys instead of the Ottomans directly just so we can get something here. I think that is the way this is gonna go. All right, let's just deal with some native boys first. Yeah, done with both of these guys. All right, couple more wars to take down a couple more of these guys. That's that. Ah, we finally got Greek fire again. Also, you guys were telling me in the comments that you really shouldn't take the Greek fire at the start, but hey, listen, I just do what feels cool, alright? You guys know I'm not no min-max or anything like that. Okay, so Greek fire is removed once again, but we can do indiscriminate bombardment tier 5 gov reform. Let's see what that is, because I've just got sustained discipline, but that is... Okay. When an enemy fortified province is captured, it gains 50 devastation, loses dev, gets devastated by Greek fire for 20 years, fort level -1, local garrison growth, local monthly devastation, immune to penalties of indiscriminate bombardment. We gain artillery cost, improve relations, siege ability plus 33%, years of separatism +1. I don't know if this is that good. All right, we're scaling up really rapidly here, actually. Let's do one more war versus Finland, and then we're gonna hit Caribas. And that war, maybe... We'll take stuff from France too if we can, we'll see, but the main goal is actually to try and see if we can take one or both of these provinces right here from Portugal without actually going over to Europe or the Maghreb and sieging down forts. I think we might be able to, just because they're not really connected to the fort in Fez right here. But I guess we'll see. But yeah, either way, first on the chopping block is Finland. Of course, they're allieless, they're way weaker than me. Let's get it. I'm gonna declare for that right there. Just got Aeneas, another scripted general like we had Hercules 1 or 2 videos ago. Alright, this is what we're doing. They're actually pretty high dev provinces. Alright, now let's think about the logistics of fighting these guys right here. So we got Caribas. Okay, and some provinces owned by Portugal. They're gonna be the main target that we're gonna farm war score on. So I do need to build up a spine network on Portugal. Then I wonder if France will be peace outable just by us occupying this right here. We got our boy Spartania on the other side as well, so we'll see what we can do with that. And then who else is going to be in it? Great Britain. They don't actually have a lot of things over here. Yeah, they're colonizing a little bit. So yeah, man, if these guys come and land, and by the way, they all got insanely powerful navies, which I think they will land. I'm wondering if we can beat them. You know, I guess there'll be a test of sorts for the Ottomans, except we're gonna have to invade the Ottomans and not the other way around. So yeah, let me finish a spy network here on at least one province. I'll land an army in Eryx right here, focus our boats down in the Caribbean, army here, and yeah, if they land, we just start fighting them. Oh, spawned gold in another province that I just started colonizing. That's dope. All right, man, we're kinda in position right here. I'm maxed out on mill, so I think I will take mill 15 4 years ahead of time. There we go, just like that. We got a light cataphracts. What is that? Light cataracts? Let me see. Okay, it's some type of cavalry. Okay, so let's go ahead and declare on Caribus, man. Portugal is auto co-belligerented like this. It should be relatively easy to take these guys down. Let's see what happens when they land, though. I am gonna call in Spartania because of, like, roleplay type stuff, and really, they don't outnumber us by that much. Sure, they got twice the amount of artillery we do, but yeah, let's see what happens. Let's see. Here's our first war versus the European nations, boys. Even though we're not back in Europe yet, a little bit of a tester. Let's get it. All right, a real tester for the Navy here as well, man. We're fighting the Red Squadron, which is lights and transports only with my heavies and galleys. So let me even bring it down to speed 4 here for you guys. I shouldn't have even shown that. In fact, I'm embarrassed I showed you such a stupid battle. Okay, I won a lot of battles, but the British finally brought their big-ass fleet right here. So yeah, how do I get off of Hispaniola? Hold up. See, look, Nouvelle France will already accept being pieced out, man. What about France itself? Nah, this is like way too much for them, right? I don't think they'd accept this. Oh my god, fight them. Why aren't you fighting them? Now, let's actually check this main thing right here. So, they would. I was right. I don't actually need Fez, man. Yeah, there's the fort modifier. So, we take Oran and Dara right here, and we're golden, man. We're golden. Like that, we have a staging ground for Europe. Ottomans, meanwhile, of course, have grown. Their army isn't that much bigger than it was earlier, but, you know, they are way more powerful. They've pushed up here and down here quite a lot, so I don't know. At least we know for sure we'll be taking this, so I'm actually gonna piece out Nouvelle Flandre right here. I can't, that's right. That's why they would accept. So would France accept that? Need at least 10 war score to make demands, and I only got 1 war score with them, so not possible. Lots of unique tier 7 gov reforms right here, but it all swaps me to isolationism or free trade. Meanwhile, I got protectionism, which is sort of the fence sitter one. So I'm just gonna encourage cash crops, man. It's pretty good. We do have a lot of these. All right, just white pieced France. Britain landed here, and I actually can't go because they did beat up my navy, so spawn the independent army, whatever. There we go. We can complete the Appalachian mountain paths or whatever pretty soon. There we go. So Britain is on low as well. We can white piece those guys too. And now it's just Portugal left with 34% war score. I think this is the most we can get. And there's the peace deal with Portugal. They're actually willing to give me everything they have over in the Caribbean, along with the two provinces in the Maghreb. So I gotta call that a very successful war, boys. Let's get it. Okay, but now we've officially proven to ourselves that we definitely can beat the Europeans, even though there were no that many real battles, and I did manage to nab a couple of wins navally. My navy definitely still isn't strong enough to face the Ottoman fleet, because it's a similar size to Britain's. Of course, Britain does have better naval modifiers, so we are gonna have to increase our navy size by quite a lot, and I think we'll need to pull out a 4th army as well, which is definitely doable. But yeah, there we go. Wait. Oh, it's the same color. Okay, yeah. Either way, there's a mission to our place in the sun, permanent CB against the overseas nations on the continent of Elysium. That's North America. Claim colonial region peace deal, perma-claims on the Cycladian Isles region. There we go. I like that. But now, something that might have changed is the distance between borders modifier, because I am in Europe. So that might enable me to ally some of these guys right here, man. Yeah, Ottoman rivals, which are now France, the Commonwealth, and Spain. Now, Spain I never hated, but they hate me. So yeah, let's try and link up with the Commonwealth and or Russia. Okay, now we got a new plan here, boys. I'm actually gonna go ahead and fight France right here, or Nouvelle Flandre, whatever you want to call it, with our place in the Sun CB, which is, you can see the modifiers right there. I've also allied Bologna, by the way, because I don't know if they've ever done anything to wrong Byzantium. But with this, I plan to take their provinces over here, obviously, but most importantly, make them end their alliance with the Commonwealth. which could enable me to ally the Commonwealth, and they would be a very big help versus the Ottomans. They already like me quite a lot. I just can't ally them because they're allied to my rival, France. So yeah, I think we're gonna go ahead and fight these guys, man. All of these guys, even if they come, even if they land, it doesn't matter too much. We're gonna hit them pretty soon. All right, I'm actually gonna do that France thing now because French Mexico has formed and they're starting to colonize north. I kind of want to stop them from going in any further. So there we go, man. Our place in the sun for Majorca right there, for example, 1 trillion allies. But wait a minute, wait. I don't care. I really don't. Well, now I just gotta wait for everyone to get tired. All right, maxed out on admin here. Yeah, let's go with 14. It's time for our 4th idea group. Obviously, we can't go with another mill one. Maritime would honestly be great right here. Do they have the naval force limit? Yeah, they do. Any other good boat modifiers? No. Really, the only thing we need from them is the force limit. So I wonder, do we go with that? Do we go with like Diplo to help us get allies and take more in wars, even though we don't really need to take it that much in wars? I don't know, man. I don't know. Weird picks right here. Weird picks for sure. Let's go with honestly, yeah, maritime. Really, I never got radical reforms this campaign. There it is. There's the peace offers coming in. Scotland's already out, but there's an offer from the Commonwealth and the Pope. Okay, all we need is, yeah, Hungary and Portugal, which I'll send them out to them right now. There's Hungary, and I wonder if I can do this with Portugal. Nah, I can't. Okay. And there we go. France is willing to accept, give me everything that they have over in North America and in their alliance with the Commonwealth. So yeah, we gotta remove reformation of the theme system. The thing is, we gotta pick one of these right here. Land force limit sure would be nice, and settler heritage, of course, is a bit better. Let's see this right here, minus 10% discipline if above force limit. I kind of don't want that. Then this right here is the cav thing, or Greek fire. Let's do the cav thing. We have plus 40% cavalry combat ability? Man, with plus 40%, we should be running like half and half armies right here. Finally, soldiers' households. Sorry, I got carried away with the soldiers' households that I didn't tell you the actually good news. You see, I've allied the Commonwealth. The trick is to catch them in a big war like this, man. An offensive one, by the way. If it was a defensive, they would have called me in. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, just building up my armies a little more. This is what they're looking like right now. We're aiming for half and half composition right here. It's just going over would be not beneficial. Still don't have the force limit to build up even more than this. And I gotta get my manpower back up. But now, what we're gonna do is just face the Three Fires Federation over here. Take a little bit of land from them. Chill and farm up some manpower, and then the war after this, well, we know who's it gonna be against, don't we? Oh yeah. In the meantime, Venice does still exist, which means we can pop off our humiliation that we want on them. One of our goals. I know, a weird goal, but I kind of wanted to do it. Bologna is my ally, so they could help out with that. The thing is, they're allied with Spain, which is gonna make it super annoying, but listen, if we can beat the Ottomans, we can beat Spain. Or maybe I declare on Spain, beat up and humiliate. I can't really humiliate them, they're not my rival, but do whatever we're gonna do with Venice, and also take like this, just so we can walk straight into the Ottomans. Okay, there it is. That's the final plan. One final New World War, well, for us, our home world. New World War versus the Three Fires. Take as much as we can, then fight Spain with their ally Venice. Take this province at least, and then invade the Ottomans. Well, it's time to invade. Well, this is all I want here. All right, beyond the Appalachians, between the following effects, something. Okay, let's see that. So those provinces get Elysian Highway and gain those bonuses, or some other provinces, whatever. Now, my army is actually too freaking big, man. I'm losing a lot of money right here. Even though we can't get this manpower back, I am gonna have to dismantle one army, unfortunately. Okay, but let's finish coring this up right here, and in the meantime, I'm spying on Spain. Oof, they discovered my spy network. That's okay, there's a claim at least. And yeah, as soon as we're done with that and we beat up some rebels, we'll move our troops here and fight Spain. Since we can't actually humiliate Venice, the peace deal I'm gonna do on them is like the steel dev from Capital thingy, you know, to represent them sacking Biz in 1204. Now we're gonna sack Venice. By finishing off maritime and getting some policies, and now we have a 55% galley combat ability. And our naval force limit is huge. Let's build more boats. Look who's up there. Look at that. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we've moved our troops to the Maghreb. It's time to declare our second to last war on Spain for the conquest of Mitijda, but really we aim to take Sirte right here. I'm going to call in Bologna. They're going to help out a little bit. And of course, the main goal in this war is to sack Venice's capital or whatever and take control of the province of Sirte. So then we have a nice starting off point when invading the Ottomans. Actual war in Europe for the first time. Let's get it. Okay, so Bologna isn't sieging down Venice, but they're actually doing work, man. They're actually winning battles. And Venice has officially been sieged down by my ally Bologna right here with the help of my navy. We can go ahead and do the peace deal on them. And what I want to do is, why isn't that here? Isn't it, yeah, what was it called? I can't even remember what it was called, but you guys know what I'm talking about, right? That thing where you sack their capital? Okay, Bologna doesn't want it, but won't transfer it over to me. Yeah, why can't I do that? Well, either way, let's pretend it was there and make them do other things that would leave them humiliated, like revoke their core on Bergamo, end all of these treaties right here, give me war reps and give me all of their money. There we go. That's pretty much the equivalent of what I wanted to do with them. I never wanted to take Venice, let's be clear. But yeah, where is I wonder if I can do it on Spain? Yeah, it's not here either. It was the capital thing. You guys know what I'm talking about. Either way, man. There we go. One goal officially accomplished. Venice is humiliated. Let's do a little bit of roleplay here. But everything must come at a price, man. This sucks. What was supposed to be Constantine the 16th, man, who I hoped would bring defeat on the Ottomans after his ancestor ran away many centuries ago. The 655 he goes, man. Frick my life. He wasn't in charge of an army or anything. Oh no, it's his dumbass cousin. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I think we officially crushed the Spanish, man. That's pretty much what we want from them. Let's get war reps. There it is. We're definitely gonna get this. I'm actually gonna give Pisa over to Bologna because they've been a good ally. And then, yeah, maybe some more land right here so we can stand in more provinces. Are they? Yeah, there we go. That's about enough. And then we'll take some cash too. Perfect. I'm satisfied with that. There we go. First war in Europe. We officially don't have land in Europe yet, but we did the whole thing with Venice. Now all that's left to do is fight the Ottomans. The Commonwealth isn't willing to help me, but I can trade favors with trust. I can send them a gift and they'll probably be willing to come in. If I basically send them a gift of 3,000 ducats, they'll pay off their loans. Yeah, let's go back here. Now, of course, by now, boys, you're already noticing that we still have time to pretty much restore the Roman Empire, and there are things like that that you can do based on this mission tree right here. Basically, this little middle mission tree is for, you know, conquest right here in Europe. This blue mission tree is for colonizing all around the world, and then this green mission tree is for, like, staying in North America. That's pretty much how these work, but, nah. We need back to the motherland. Is that Suleiman the Magnificent? No, he's not. He's earlier than this, right? Well, I sent the Commonwealth a gift of 2650 and they have paid off their loans. Now they're willing to join. I'm not ready though. Even though I got manpower back up quickly by slackening recruiting standards, I've slackened all the way to the end and I can't slacken anymore. So yeah, we definitely need way more manpower than this, man. I'm gaining about 2,000 a month. So I guess in about 2 years we'll hit these guys. It would be nice to hit them now because they're busy with the Ajuran down here, so the Commonwealth can just pour in from the north, but they got 330,000 troops. Look, either way, get ready for the final war, boys. Ladies and gentlemen, enough time has passed. We have gathered some manpower. The Commonwealth is still willing to join. Ottomans have just declared on someone located over here. I think it's Hormuz. This is a good time as any. Let's go ahead and declare on the Ottomans with the invasion CB, 25% aggressive expansion and 75% cost for all Byzantine provinces and Constantinople. Let's call in the Commonwealth. Let's call in Bologna. It's time to play the game. It's time to play the game. All right, the war has started. The Lady of Alexandria, General Constantinia, last name Palaeologos, whatever, the female version, 5463. This lady is a goddess. We have to put her in charge of an army. Sorry, Leo, you're gonna have to go. There she is, ladies and gentlemen. And since this is our final war, we gotta go all out here. So let's go ahead and take out some loans. In fact, I can go ahead and take burger loans, and let's pull up behind us immediately right here the independent independent army and the Grand Company. Constantinople has been captured by the Commonwealth, ladies and gentlemen. We have a massive naval battle going on in the Sea of Marmara, in the Dardanelles. I feel like this is a worthy one to see. Let's see, man. Will our 55% galley combat ability and 20% heavy ship combat ability be a match? General Eustinos something Botanetes or something versus Bayezid Dervish right here. 30 heavies, 44 heavies, 160 galleys versus 65 galleys. Let's take a look at this massive naval battle right here, and they are simply no match. We didn't even get to see it because of this event that popped up right here. But Ottomans, Quest of Constantinople, they lose 25 prestige and 25 legitimacy, gain 10 war exhaustion. The event Constantinople lost happens in one day. We gain a core on Constantinople. They cede it immediately to me. It changes to Eastern Orthodox and culture becomes Greek. Loses unrest, loses war exhaustion. Yes, there it is, ladies and gentlemen. Automatically captured. Just like that, we can immediately take the mission back to the motherland. 15 prestige, 10 legitimacy, and there we go. Some other missions, we are able to unlock them. All right, Constantinople is immediately ours. Let's move on for more, because that's our second goal already accomplished. It's time to crush the Ottomans and liberate our Roman culture brethren. Listen, these guys seem to think they're not liberated. They're under new management. What can I say? But Emperor Constantine the 15th Palaiologos right here, hearing of his army's great exploits over in the motherland, has decided to join his most trusted general right here, Miss Palaiologina. She's probably a cousin or something, and take charge of this army personally. Right, you can separate piece Aelets. Now it's time for our tier 8 governor form, ladies and gentlemen. We can, not a lot of these are helpful to us. I'm just gonna go meritocratic, and I regretfully inform you that the Commonwealth and Bologna have been pieced out. So I guess they did their job, man. They held off the Ottomans for a little bit. They've chopped down their manpower. In the meantime, I've pieced out Fezzan, Marrakesh, and Aelet-i-Adal. Aelet-i-Yemen and Akyulnu are pretty close to being pieced out right here. There we go. Got some more forts down here. Let's continue. Right now, I'm just holding here with these 3 stacks until I can pull back these 2 stacks to help out. In fact, let's take this guy and have him beat up some stuff. Ooh, massive battles going on right here in the Akyulnu area. I kind of got caught off guard right here. I'm speed 4ing just so you guys can see it. Obviously, I play on speed 5 all the time. There we go. An advisor died. Not a mill guy, so I don't really care. And there we go. We do need to show superiority for this war goal, so that's going pretty well for us. Let's get back up to speed 5 right here. Send these guys there. I also got rebels right here. We can tell these guys to why can't I automatically unsiege that? Assholes. Okay, I actually did take an L right here. First battle lost by myself personally. Everything else was the allies. Aelet-i-Adal or whoever was left is out. And there we go. Akyulnu is out as well, so along with 30k troops with them. Ottomans low-ish on manpower. They still got, like, obviously way more troops than me. They're at 256k. I'm 233k, so actually not that big of a discrepancy. At this point, we can pull back the Grand Company right here. We're congregating near Cairo. Once these guys' morale is back up, we go and hit them again. This is where all of their troops are. This is where almost all of my troops are. That's how it's going right now, boys. This should be a victory right here. We already got 50% war score. The goal right here, which of course is to just defeat them. I can literally just take a ducat and it'll be accomplished. But what I'm actually gonna try and do right here is take all of the Roman culture provinces that they have, if we can do it with enough war score. That's like my, extra goal right here at the end. But either way, right now, the game can officially be done because I can very easily defeat them already. 50% war score, but let's keep going. Yeah, the thing is, for this, I need to occupy Trabzon along with Cyprus, Rhodes, and Salonik. So 1, 2, 3, 4 forts is what I need to go for. Their army, I by the way, just defeated it, ran away down here, but, maybe we can send the Grand Company to do those things. Or shoot, even the independent army. They got the same amount of, cannons, though. I actually can't take all of the Greek culture provinces. That sucks. Yeah, I don't have enough, war score, man. Who's gonna win? God damn it. All right, well, in that case, I think I will be satisfied with just this. Just the, you know, some of the initial Byzantine provinces. You know, I know, like, they don't have cores on Cephalonia or Corfu or this right here, but, well, yeah, actually, I guess we just retake the original Biz cores that they start off with. I think these are them, man. I think these are them. And this one too, but yeah, Wargol, we can't do it with the Wargol. We can only take Greek provinces with the Wargol too. So yeah, unfortunately, we can't do it all, boys. We can't do it all. Yeah, let's just do the original Byzantine ones, which are these right here. There we go, man. Got their capital, got a bunch of other forts, got the army over here, siege down Salonik, and we got 99% war score with them, man. So there we go. That's all the Greek provinces we are gonna take, but we can take more, so why not liberate a few more of our Greek brethren right here? That's about enough right here, and there we go. We can actually do one more, the province of Theodoro. And I think that about wraps up this grand campaign, man. We ran away to the New World, we established ourselves there, and our goals were to humiliate Venice, which we kinda did, retake Constantinople, which we already did, and defeat the Ottomans, and we're doing it in the way that we're defeating them by retaking a bunch of our Greek provinces, and with that, this invasion right here is done. Oh. And yeah, I think that about wraps up this campaign, man. This was part 3 of this series. As you guys know, we established ourselves in the New World, like I already said, man. Let me not yap on for too much. Expanded, this is how much we expanded. Allied our Spartan brethren. Fought a lot of the Europeans to take stuff over here. Invaded Spain, crushed Venice, beat up the Ottomans. And like I said just a couple of minutes ago, yes, this obviously, very obviously, and very easily can go on to a campaign where we maybe restore the Eastern Roman Empire or the actual Roman Empire or something like that. But then it wouldn't be a 3-part series. It will probably be like 6 or 7 or maybe even 8 parts, because the game does slow down as you go on. But yeah, super fun campaign, man. Excellent mod right here. Third Odyssey, Back to the Motherland. Definitely check it out for yourselves if you want to spice it up a little bit with EU4. But yeah, for everyone that watched all 3 videos, or even if you just watched this one or any other one, if you watched another one, if you're not watching this one, who am I talking to then? But yeah, thank you to everyone for watching this series, man. Let me know in the comments what other mod you would like me to see, and if you enjoyed it, and if you haven't subscribed, definitely hit that subscribe button, because it does help out a lot, and it lets me know that you guys want to see videos like this. But for now, man, that's it for this Byzantium to Romania New World exile back to the motherland scenario. I think that's all I have to say about that. So yeah, if you enjoyed this video, don't hesitate to leave a like. It really helps out a lot. And if you like the content and want to see more videos like this, make sure to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any of them. And you can become a member today and join the Discord. The link is in the description. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time with another EU4 video.